game. Arsenal were lucky. The game ended 2-1. I think Saka missed an open net to that game. But at the end, I think PSG deserves to go to the finals of the Champions, and they will play Inter Milan. They sold Mbappe last season, and they are in the finals. So we're going to talk about that on the show today. Manchester United and Tottenham will be going to play the second leg of their own semi-finals of the Europa League today, to determine if we're going to have all English finals in the Europa League. Chelsea is going to play the second leg of their own semi-final in the Conference League. We're going to talk about that, all of this on the show. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Gold Sports on Gold 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and I'm here with the team to talk about all these games that will happen today. Good morning, Masu. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Interesting night last night, but disappointing results so far. I feel like we would have gotten more, but we'll get into that in the show. Welcome to the show, guys.
This is what you're doing with today. Let's say you sleep, no sleep well too. Good morning, man. Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning, football maniacs. Good morning, my people. Arsenal fans out there, our market is fine.
It's fine. Arsenal lost that game 2-1. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Bold FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, the Champions League proper. Yesterday, Arsenal lost to PSG 2-1. I think if you look at that game in general, Arsenal came out fighting in the first 15 minutes. They missed two chances. Part of one of those chances, the goalkeeper, the Rice missed one header.
Yeah, the header and then Summer.
Yes,
Summer save.
With Summer, who is it? Summer is
It's Donnarumma is flower.
Donnarumma saved.
He had about 3 saves in that first 15 minutes. That's now. Even they even started doing long throw in 5 minutes. They are doing Partey is now doing long throw to get an early goal. But PSG held themselves, and once after 20 minutes they settled and everything turned. But I think generally it was a good game, and PSG deserved to go to the finals.
No, it was a good game. It was a game that, I felt like Arsenal gave everything they had. The only thing that would have turned the match around was that open net that was missed. That was the only glaring chance, because Arsenal came out from the gate fighting as they should, because they are one goal down already,
yes.
So they have to come outside. But the clinicality up front, we'll still come back to talk about it again, because for all the people that were saying that and they won 7-0 without striker, they won 5-0 without striker, they won blah blah blah. Our market now, I don't see them. So for me, I would just say that Arsenal need to sort it out this summer, because you can only go so far, coming close, not winning it. At a certain point in time, players will move on, diminishing return will set in, and you just acquiesce to maybe finishing second fiddle in a season. That's not good enough. Arsenal fans deserve to get some silverware. If not this season, maybe in the season. And so
this is not finished now.
They don't collect community shield before now.
I don't understand.
And FA Cup.
They don't talk community shield for England. You know, if other leagues though, Super Cup is a big cup.
They don't talk about it before now. Recently now, they make a like say somebody was telling me yesterday. Barca will win the domestic treble. I'm like, no,
truthfully,
Super Cup.
Even when I was growing up, it was always Barcelona, Real Madrid. It was always big. Because it was 2 legs. Yes, but now everyone was counting. But in England, they see it as a community shield, as a friendly.
It's community shield. It's friendly.
It's not community shield.
It's not a problem. Leave that one.
If you want to know whether no be silver, go check Ferguson record whether he did for.
You go see on one side.
So what are we saying?
But we know. So we check paper record that you go see on there too.
You go see on there.
Yes. Ferguson won. You see community shield.
What are we saying?
But that doesn't want be major trophy.
They don't want community shield. They want other
trophies. Not be major trophy.
But in this game, I think it was a good game for both.
Oh, good game from both sides. You always count the positives and the negatives. I'll tell you from both sides. I see all the positives, because the negatives is what you go back and learn from. You get. Yeah, the word for this April, May is remontada. So let's see if we can get a remontada, and it didn't work out that way, because interestingly, this guy came back to training just yesterday. Ousmane Dembele, after picking up a knock in their last game, came back to training just yesterday and was dropped to the bench. Now we saw Bakola going forward to miss those chances he missed, which means he can't start as a striker. Desire though also tried his best, but wasn't good enough, because the Arsenal defense just knows how to shut them down. That's one thing we know the Arsenal defense to do. But the Arsenal offense was Listen, and we said this comparison about the midfield. That there they go now. The driving spot go that midfield comparison, where we had the Partey in midfield. Though he burst, you get what Partey was doing on this side. Joao Neves was doing on the other side. Though he was young, he was also at least trying to replicate anything Partey can do. I can do with my youthful exuberance. You get, he was trying his best to at least equal whatever Partey was doing. So he balanced it up. Then Vitinha was on the other was trying to just outmatch. It was a comparison of if you can do this, I can do this. And oh, God bless him, Fabian Ruiz, for what he did in that game. I think in this game now, you could put him at least two steps ahead of the Arsenal guy, because at least he turned up on the night. But Odegaard was just passing around. Odegaard could have done something better. I think there was a time Odegaard should have decision making. I think for me, Odegaard was like his decision making was poor. Because there was time he could have one touch, you take the shot. Then he took one touch, two touch, still trying to make decisions. And the third touch, the defender was on him. If you're taking that one touch, boom.
I think what Arsenal needs to, John, is Odegaard is good.
Nobody's saying he's not good.
De Bruyne, a number 10 that can always strike that ball and score goals. Maybe
if you look at Odegaard's stats, he has not been as attacking as he was before he got that injury.
Yeah, like yes, maybe yeah.
He has not been as attacking as he was, and you can't blame him too, because Baba needs to play safe at a certain point. And of course, when you get injured, you are always risk. Look at, for example, the case of Peter Cech. After recovering from that injury, Baba wear that helmet till he retire.
No, you see, nobody said they cannot.
Nobody wants to go back and get through that pain anymore. So for me, I feel like rather than him taking the chance and risking walking into a trap set by those guys, you rather lay it off. And Arsenal needs somebody that can, from that outside the 18, do some magic for it.
Or buy another. I think if it's me, I'll be at
buy another 10, right?
If it's me, I'll buy De Bruyne on free on transfer. Not necessarily for De Bruyne to be starting, but if you are chasing the game, you can introduce him 20 minutes, because De Bruyne knows that if he goes to another club, he might not be starting.
He's not going to play.
Yeah, I think he's cool with that. So bringing somebody like that can help you if you are chasing a game. Do you understand? But let's not go into that. But if you look at the first goal, I think it was taking goal. Rice made a mistake and he considered a free kick, and that free kick led to a goal. And Ruiz scored that beautiful goal. Lovely goal for him. I love the way he moved the ball and actually pulled that ball into the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a fantastic goal. We still come back to it because this is a side that knows how to defend set pieces. This is also a side that knows how to attack set pieces. But bro, there's nothing you would have done.
There's something you could have done. That clearance was weak. First of all, that clearance was weak from the Arsenal defense in defending that set piece. It was weak. And that touch,
I don't think it was weak because somebody that headed the ball and somebody collected the ball outside your 18-year-old.
He collected for his chest.
That's what I'm saying now.
Even that chest game, Martinelli, like I said, the clearance was weak. The guy that was supposed to rush and close him down was MIA, because delete Martinelli with just chest movement. Martinelli don't lost for there. And you said this is the player that with the like I said it before in the first leg, the confidence that they will go into a 1v1 and come out with the ball. They believe in themselves that, see, 1v1, I go beat you. Like one-on-one, I go carry the ball past you. If I go on area doors with you, I'm winning it. That's the confidence PSG had last night. That's the confidence they had before this game. You get, and looking at that goal from Fabian Ruiz, that confidence was, let me beat Martinelli. I can take it from here. I can take it on a half volley, but I need to beat him and take it on the proper half volley.
Yeah, he scored that first goal, and in the second half, I think they hit the bar again. They hit the woodwork in that first half before they scored that goal. In the second half, they got a penalty. That penalty is always 50-50 because now they're talking about close proximity. Sometimes the player has a small chance to react, to move away their hands, but it was always a 50-50 call, but the referee decided to give it as a penalty, and they missed it. Raya saved that penalty. But again, Hakimi is always finding himself. I don't know how I keep saying it, I don't know how from number 2 you see him always in that 18-yard box. And he has 21 goal and assist just this season as a fullback. That guy is, when it comes to attacking fullback, you
have to give it to Hakimi, because I think
he can cross, he has space, he can shoot. He can play free kick. That guy is only
Let's
defending somehow.
not forget
And
right
you know,
now
out,
that
out of the 7 attempted dribbles against him from Martinelli only succeeded in 2.
No, he's good at defending. I
Like
think he's a
defensive
full back. Like
this is what they call complete
when I
defender.
look at him, I
the
shake my
question
head.
is, how did Real Madrid miss out on Hakim?
That year squad choke.
He choked that
That
year.
year squad choke. It's just like telling me if let's say Yamal was in the Ronaldinho setup,
They don't sell him.
They could not sell us since. If I don't go loan,
The perfect example in this was Chelsea letting De Bruyne go and Salah go because squad choke. He choke. Sometimes it happens in football. But Hakimi is one is come to fullback, attacking fullback. You can play when he finishes his career. You can play with all those Cafu, Alves.
I think if you're saying okay from the African perspective now, you're saying best fullback from African nations, bro. He's number 1.
No doubt.
So he's number 1 because I go back to say okay fine. Let's say okay Alai no. But Ola never play for big team here. No. You go put on there. All I know you go put on there because he has the numbers as well. Calm down. Now this English play Champions this season. For fullback for Africa.
Yes.
You put the line up for top 3.
He go reach top 10.
For fullback.
Top 5.
For fullback.
In fact, I agree with you. Top 10.
See, for fullback for Africa right now, all I know they for like top 3.
Okay, if you think of it, top 3, I support Nusu.
Top 3.
Top 10.
Maybe brotherhood matter. It's there for top 3.
Okay,
but what Hakimi has shown us so far, what he has done so far,
over his career.
It's like if I retire now, if I retire now, I be legend.
No, it's not a fluke.
It's not a
doing
fluke, man.
Every season he's always consistent. He's attacking fullback. I think that find a way. This person, Enrique found a way to always he wasn't on the field.
Like
but
I
now
said,
you always see him on
like
the
I said,
boss.
I want to play. I want to manager profile now. I want to know where Enrique play, whether I defend him because I said it here on the show. I'll have fullbacks that invert. And Hakimi is one of those fullbacks that when he runs the
doesn't
channel,
even invert.
Look at invert. When he runs the channel from the flank, from midfield.
Hakimi always looks out
Do you know what he does? See what he does? He plays from that right.
From that right, gets to the midfield.
And enter the
Not from the midfield line. See, from
that's
the
what
midfield,
he does.
Look at it from the midfield line. He's always running diagonal.
See where he collected that ball and scored the goal. He goes like number 9.
From the midfield, that's what I'm saying. From the midfield line, from that midfield line, he runs diagonal into the position. That's why the flanks can also. Like, you notice that PSG plays with their flanks wild. So with their flanks playing wide like that, your fullback always invert into the number 9 row. You saw it in the game against I think the game against Aston Villa, where the 2 fullbacks scored their goals. This guy was far wide of the.
Was in that wide position.
And the two wingers were far wide, so you don't need the fullbacks to come and be wide with them. They have to run diagonal, run into those channels, into the 18, and that was just how they've set up to play. And I think it's working well for.
After they scored that 2 goals, everybody knew that it was over. It was 3-0 on aggregate at that particular point. Then Saka pulled one back, and after he pulled one back, he missed an open net. I didn't even know how he missed that open net. Calafiori was introduced in that game. And they changed. I think next year, I don't know, it's going to be tough putting Calafiori or Luis Kelly who start because both of them plays well. Even though that Calafiori has been injured this season, I almost got that assist. Saka missed that. I didn't know how he missed that, and it was 2-1 on the night. So congratulations to PSG. They are in the finals of the Champions League. Before we talk about the coaches, Enrique said before that season when he started coaching PSG that he wants to build. From ground to top, he wants to build. And when he was asked about Mbappe, he didn't bother with Mbappe. He said that if Mbappe is here, he will build Mbappe. If he's not here, he will build without Mbappe. And last night on social media, especially on Twitter, it was without Mbappe that was trending. That PSG might win the Champions League without Mbappe, and it's going to be like I can't even explain the joy that PSG fans will experience that they sold their best player and they won the Champions League. The following season they sold
Okay, now let's shock you. We've talked about that with other legends in the game. They went to the finals with Mbappe, yes or no? They didn't win it. They didn't win it. Who did they play against in the finals? Bayern Munich. Yes. Now they're going to the finals again. Who are they playing against? Inter Milan. And do you think Inter Milan is ready to come on? Because players that are in Inter Milan right now,
PSG have a better chance of winning this time around.
Players that are in Inter Milan currently are old. after this season, they might not get a Champions League
So
final.
And then-
what does it
And wait, now these two teams,
then they use age give cup.
these two teams, in the last 10 years have gone to one final each. In the last 10 years, the both of them have gone to one final each, and they've lost it. Inter Milan losing to Man City, I guess, and PSG losing to Bayern Munich. Now these two teams have lost the finals they've been to, so they've learned their lesson. So we're not going to say, okay, fine. If
nobody's
with
giving
or
it.
without,
See.
without Mbappe, you are going to lose the final again.
I disagree, man.
It's a 50-50
PSG
game.
have a better chance of winning that Champions League this time around. Because for the first time in a long time, they are not playing around characters. They are not playing around one single man. It's not a one-man show anymore. Everybody has a role to play. You see the way they attack. You see the way they defend. And you see the way they put. What are we saying, man?
I like the way they know those
What are we
midfielders.
saying,
Play. Ruiz,
Vitinha and João Neves, yes?
Funniest part is that all of them are box-to-box midfielders.
Thank you.
All of them switch roles.
Thank you.
Ruiz will defend. This one will go attack. This one will go out, come back. I don't know how. I
Bro,
don't know how they actually.
let's
that
not
unit is
forget
actually
they have
good.
an Usman Dembele in that attack. They have a Vicha Kvaratskhelia in that attack.
It's a 50-50.
That's
It's still 50-50, but I'm telling you that they have a better team now.
Wait,
They have a better team
they have
now.
a better
If
team.
it was the team before now, I would tell you that Inter Milan will have it. But bro, if you look at that Inter Milan second game, there is no way you can tell me.
John, I know this
Bro,
operation this year. No, they know what.
e no concern
The
me.
operation
E
dey
no
fail, no
concern
go
me.
give this
E no
people belle.
concern me. Na you no sign striker na me comot you. Na you comot yourself.
But I'm still coming back to the fact that it's a big shame on the Premier League. Say one team from Farmers League just come out, three of them, and the only see let me be honest here now. The only people that came out of the Premier League and say, okay, we fought, but we didn't make it. We tried. And Aston Villa for me. Now Aston Villa show up because this game. Look at it. First
I don't understand. Only Aston Villa show. Wetin Arsenal show?
Arsenal show.
You think na my mind to comot Madrid? What are we talking about?
I'm
here,
saying
man?
against PSG.
Forget about against PSG.
Head to
Who
head against
PSG
PSG.
be?
Arsenal win Real Madrid. You get why?
You know me.
You get why?
So now you don't turn to you get why.
You get
It's fine.
why?
It's fine.
That finals will happen 31st May this month. On 31st, 3 weeks time, the final of the Champions League is going to be Inter Milan and PSG. It's going to be a 50-50 game, but Enrique has an opportunity to win his second Champions League after winning with Barcelona when he had Neymar, Messi, and Suarez in his team.
MSN.
Now he has these young boys to play the Champions League and win it. And imagine Dembele leaving Barcelona and going out to PSG to win the Champions League, or selling Mbappe to win the Champions League after selling Mbappe. Just 1 year after selling Mbappe, they will laugh at Mbappe, but still have his own laugh because there is no way
Last laugh.
you
No
finish
yes.
5 years with everybody without winning the Champions League. So everybody will be happy and everybody will be relaxed. Okay, but let's see what happens in that game for Arsenal. Arsenal is going to go back and rebuild again. As that superstar Evra. Is it Evra? Manchester United Evra.
Patrice.
Patrick
You do
Evra
this
says
one.
that
You do
their
this one.
Netflix FC is always next season. It's
You
always
wait.
next
You have
season.
to wait.
So I think for Arsenal fans, how I'm seeing it, that Arteta has one final trial because it's 5 years in quote without a trophy. Any trophy for Arsenal. So he needs to go back and sort out that striker's position. Buy something for them. But if he decides to play his first Merino next season, we will see. But let's see what happens with them. For PSG, they are going to the finals of the Champions League to play Inter Milan. So congratulations to them. Okay, before we move over to Europa League, because we have Europa League to talk about and the Conference League, let's go to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments. Everybody's talking about that game, yesterday's game, interesting game all around. And first of all, Sonto, you say how market, Godwin, how market? Market, they fine, no. And okay, and SSB28. Okay, I like your name. It's interesting. On our YouTube channel, say could Fabregas replace Arteta?
No try am.
Make him do second season again for Como.
Yeah.
Make you finish your
Yeah,
question.
go ahead.
Yes,
Go have
yes.
after it's just bring back your former.
But bro has been fantastic at Como, man. He's been good at
but
Como.
let's see,
But make it wait there.
But I think
The same thing will tell Alonso. The same thing will tell Alonso for Leverkusen. You don't do first season. Sorry, you don't do 2 seasons. You know, it was the second season he won the league. You won the league unbeaten. Bros,
I think
wait.
he did it in his first season.
No.
Okay.
He's been there for before now. So, bros, wait for there. You get finish third season. Look, or finish second full season. We know how far.
Let's see.
So make him finish second season.
I think Ateta has probably one more year to go. I think he has a new sporting director. That guy likes spending big money on strikers because when he was at Atletico, he was buying all the Torres, brought back Torres.
That's the only recruitment at Arsenal that I'm happy about.
The guy likes buying big strikers. So hopefully both of Ateta will down and decide which big striker, because Arsenal, it's obvious that Arsenal needs a striker because they create a whole lot of chances. It's just somebody that can
my own is let's not just come and say they just need a striker. Bro, you see Paris Saint-Germain bench. Arsenal need a bench as well.
Imagine for example, if you buy a striker, Havertz probably will drop to the bench. He's a quality on the bench already. Obviously they have to say Jesus, or they leave Jesus and playing from the from the wings. Yes, it's possible. Because problem that he's always injured, but we'll see.
May sell him, I beg. May no come next season now. Have 1 month. After 1 month, now you go collect it, go again.
At the end of June,
they don't enter.
So you have to get 1 month. Now, inshallah, final month of the season we do like this.
They need go probe Gabriel Jesus, because that form when he enter by December, now he give
the rebound of this.
Now he give Ateta confidence.
On our YouTube channel, Truth is also saying Arsenal needs some reinforcement up front and in the middle. Sell off Deadwood, Jorginho, Jesus, Havertz, Tierney. Osimhen can solve their striking position. Obviously, see how Pep tried some more.
Baba, why am I babbing my head?
Why bring Because probably you have looked at it. His team creates maybe an average of maybe 15 to 20 chances in a game, and nobody is scoring, or probably nobody is scoring that much. His striker is not scoring that much. He just brought in Haaland. Haaland has scored almost 50 goals in one season. Simple. So look at Arsenal; they create a whole lot of chances, nobody to bury. So probably I think Osimhen can solve their problems. Okay, Chuk is also saying, I wish Inter Milan good luck in Munich. Okay, he's supporting Inter to win the final of the Champions League. Martinelli is so average. Arsenal should replace him in the summer. Okay. And finally, he's saying, if Inter lose this trophy, I will never be happy with them. They should lift that trophy. And he's also saying, Man U should be wary of Tottenham upset. Anything unexpected can happen. Okay. Thank you, Chooks, for all those comments. Mohammed, welcome to the show. Mohammed said, good morning, guys. Wait, I don't understand this, John. Did PSG, okay, I mentioned the PSG. You always, back and forth. I can't really understand your comments. But I think he's saying that PSG played better than Arsenal in this game. Okay, and Atletus Obi is saying, also, with this type of defense PSG have, it no go easy for Inter, because Baka exit was as a result of defensive error and inexperience. This is Champions League. Okay, this Champions League belongs to PSG.
Supported.
So let's see.
If they come back Italy.
Okay, it's also saying, I am happy with the team that made to the finals. I love PSG to beat Inter in the final.
All these people are just anti-Mbappe fans.
Thank you for that comment. Judah Ononkwo, welcome to the show. He said, Arsenal, we are lazy in their hold-up play. Partey was good in winning the ball, but we suddenly lose the ball because it was a poor game for Arsenal. Then he said Martinelli was the worst player yesterday with Luis Kelly. Okay, both of them had a bad game. Yeah, okay. Cletus, welcome to the show. He said you people should stop mentioning Arsenal. Arsenal misses like Bakola, Doa, Kisha, and Vitinha penalty did not miss golden chances. Arsenal should just come back quick and train for guard of honor. Okay, against Liverpool. Remember, PSG versus Liverpool was decided on penalties after 120 minutes. So Liverpool is a better side than all others.
By performance, I mean by performance, not by
stop
defending
comparing
and
us
playing.
with any.
Aston Villa plays better.
Stop comparing us with any Netflix FC. We are champions, not nearly. Okay. Thank you guys for the comments. Remember, guys, if you are if you are on this channel, please remember to subscribe to our channel. And finally, Anakletu will be saying Hakimi runs from right back to the front side, go to the front right and run into the box. Hakimi is one of the best right backs you have in the market right now. Okay, that's all for the market. It's not even the market. It's not possible for PSG.
So Lima is one of the best right backs
moving around.
But you know the market.
Let's see what happens in the finals of the Champions League. It's going to be 31st May. Champions League will happen 31st May. Let's see who wins. Inter Milan versus PSG, as also said in earlier. Both of them recently lost the final. Inter to City 2 years ago, and PSG about 3 or 4 years ago against Bayern Munich. So both of them have the chance to win this trophy. PSG for the first time. For Inter have won it a couple of times before, but PSG is going to be the first time they are going to win if they win the Champions League this season. Okay, let's move over from the Champions League. If you look at some records in the Champions League, for example, the highest goal scorer in the Champions League is going to be Rafinha and Guirassy of
Dortmund.
Both of them have 13 goals, and Harry Kane has 11 goals. Lewandowski has 11 goals. So both of them. But why probably they will give it to Rafinha? Because he have more assists. I think he has about 10 assists. With 11 goals.
The one regulation is joint highest goal scorer. We're not counting your assists. We're not counting your assists. Goals. Is goals. Assist is assist. We're not counting your assists. Joint highest goal scorer is Guirassy, and you want to give my based on who first reached there. Now Guirassy first reached there.
Okay, let's see.
Guirassy now first made a no regulation. Now Guirassy first reached.
Both of them are going to be the highest goal scorer of the Champions League this season. Okay, moving over to the Europa League. Today, Manchester United will play Athletic Club or Athletic Club Bilbao, and Bodo and Glint will host Spurs in the second semi-finals. First leg, Manchester United beat Athletic Club 3-0. So they have a huge advantage going to Old Trafford. So if they throw away this one, fans go fight because it's not even possible. It's possible, but it's going to be crazy if they throw away at home a 3-goal lead at home. For Bodo and Glint and Tottenham is going to be a little bit more close because it's just 2 goals. Score 2 goals and you move it to the extra time. But let's talk about Man U in a bit. Man U is playing Atletico Club. What do you think will happen in that game? Man U is supposed to go through, but Manchester United now.
Normally, it's the theater of dreams and anybody can dream. So far this season, that's the precedent going on in that stadium. I think Manchester United have just one job to do, which is conserve and hit on the break, because you already have that 3-goal lead. You don't need to go and exert yourself. You really don't need to go and exert yourself. If you can score an early goal and make it for better. You understand me? Like, I don't think there's any Manchester United fan out there that is coming to say that they want Manchester United to score 3 again in this encounter. Just keep it simple and qualify. QED. But there will be somebody that wants to show himself winking bombastically at Garnacho and co. Just keep it simple, conserve, counter, and get 1 or 2 goals, and you're through.
Okay, now so look at this semi-finals. First, Manchester United. But do you think Manchester United should obviously reach the finals now?
That question heavy. Do I think Manchester, like the same way I supported Arsenal in this game, though I was disappointed, supported Liverpool against PSG, supported Aston Villa against PSG. I'm supporting an English team. In short, I'm supporting an all-English finals. But if this trophy rests for London, there will be a problem. Now you ask them, since Harry Kane broke the course, this person has broken course, then now they can go on to challenge for more trophies in the future. Yes, because now the trending
Harry Kane broke the course for himself, not for Tottenham. Tottenham have to break it for themselves.
This man said he wins in the second season, so he's on the way there. But still talking about Man United now, in this one, it's going to be tough. Because now we're hearing rumors that the Inaki brothers are not traveling with the team. The William brothers are not traveling with the team. Inaki and Nico are not traveling with the team. So it's for Man United fans, it's a bonus.
Yes,
it's a bonus. But you look at the team they're playing against, they still have people who can replace them. Because Atletico Madrid, when you look at the way they play, they don't really take these people off as sub.
Bilbao, not Madrid.
Sorry, Atletico Bilbao, they don't really take these people off as sub. But when they take them off, you see that people are coming to replace them, can also give account for themselves. You look at the Man United bench, you're looking at the Man United bench in this Europa League now, you're asking who is there. The list just picked up a knock, so he's back at the hospital. After just coming back after like 4 weeks out, he's back, and now he picked up a knock, he's going back to the hospital. And he said, okay, fine, who is going to be in the Man United defense, aside from the regular, usual suspect? Victor Lindelof will just come now. Iceman will come, ice defender out. They'll concede careless goal. When you're looking at the midfield, is it going to be a pairing of Casemiro and Eriksen, which is old.
My
Oh,
own is that no,
Ugarte.
even if they feel under 21, they should be winning this one.
And I mean,
See, I played at home with 3
see,
goals.
that's
see,
you can qualify, but the problem is you can qualify, but the problem is will your unbeaten run continue?
Okay.
Who
okay.
cares about unbeaten run when you
Just
can
which
go
final?
to the finals and win,
You
and
get,
win it?
you can qualify, you can lose by 2-1.
Who cares?
You get, so you can play a
Manchester
draw.
United
We will be
fans don't
unbeaten
care
run because
about
we know how
unbeaten run.
we know the mentality Valverde is coming into this game with. You get the coach of Atletico Bilbao, Valverde. We know the mentality is coming. He's coming into the game with no matter what happens, we're going to have a little bit of.
But then I'm saying that the most important thing for Manchester United is to start the game at the blow of the whistle, not to go and concede first
And
even
start
if they
panicking.
and start
concede,
panicking.
even if they, will they concede
Because
two?
if they concede first, bro, if from there,
If they concede first in the first half,
Ah,
first 10 minutes or more, the
what
match
are
will
you
switch.
telling me?
Now if I talk about Arsenal game, all of
Match
that.
don't
If
sweet,
Arsenal
yes.
scored first in that game,
It would have been a
It would have
totally
been-
When I
different
said
thing.
about Arsenal game, that what if was it Real Madrid that if Real Madrid scores first? Anyway, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
The
They
same
didn't
thing,
score
it don't
first.
fit happen. It don't fit happen. You know, Athletic gonna be just score two first.
Okay.
You reach man, you turn that they won't agree to disagree.
Okay,
Imagine.
we shall see.
Isn't this Nababele? You go where man
I am
once
just
season
saying-
start. I go bring the jersey for you. You go where man jersey all through the show last next season.
No, I'm not doing that.
You already had a conversation with OG Man United fan.
That's not what we are talking about.
Happen.
That's not what we are talking about right now.
Mm.
All I'm saying is, Amorim, draw your ear, come closer. I want to save your job.
Mm-hmm.
Let these players start from the first minute. Otherwise, it don't be.
Like Amorim said, he said something that I think I agree with what he said. He said, "You get as it go be, we win trophy. Everybody will start to judge us by the trophy. We don't go judge ourselves by that trophy. Now just to give the fans something to hope on."
Well, as
You
anyone
get-
say that, I feel this is the worst season for Manchester United in 40 years. Even
By how many matches
not
they've
even
lost?
40 years, this, for life.
No, for 40 years.
Okay,
Because, come
so
on.
we could be the worst Manchester United in the Premier League with the Europa title, but it won't change anything. This season has been very disappointing. Nothing will change that. That's a good mentality.
The
The
like
trophy
I said,
cannot
Yes.
come
I'm just
to
telling
such a
Yes.
I'm telling you. Last week he said the same thing, but he said something like, "We're just giving the fans so they can have something to celebrate." But we know we've had a disappointing season so far. So that's the mentality. Let the fans. So I would remember say like now when my United fans talk about Ten Hag, they say, "Okay, they won them trophy. They use our hold. They use our guide." But Ole had a very good performance on the pitch, but he didn't have a trophy to show for it.
Unfortunately,
that's why
fans still turned on him.
So
So,
what's
like,
your prediction for the game?
Man United
To win
2-1.
2-1. Okay, John.
Remontada
Remontada from where?
from space.
Okay, let's see what happens today. It's Manchester United to play Atletico Club at Old Trafford today. Let's see who wins today's game. Okay, before we talk about the Spurs game, let's quickly go back to our YouTube channel. I'm Mohammed. Okay, Mohammed says, sorry, I was typing error. Okay, was typing error. I was asking John, did you give PSG chance to win against Arsenal?
Opinion.
Okay, okay. I think John was
I
posting
plead the
after. And Juventus 07, welcome back.
Yes, we see you. Welcome.
Okay, he said hi. Okay, hi did better than Ateta in his 2 seasons. He's laughing. Okay, you won the 2 trophies, so in quote, it's better. So let's see what
How
happens.
come he
Okay,
didn't keep his job though?
okay. Cletus is back. He said confirm Europa League finals, Manchester United versus Tottenham. But Tottenham will to win the trophy. Congratulations to Son.
You are
for
there.
winning
You are there, bro.
his first
I
ever
back you,
trophy
bro.
in the same year with Hurricane. No shades, please. Oh, okay, it's supporting Tottenham. But Benedict Okonkwo, I like your comment, Okonkwo. Okay, I'm going to read this comment. Benedict, I don't know if you're subscribed to our channel, but if you are not, please subscribe to our channel. He said, enough of this grammar. What happened yesterday was that rice Arsenal cooked today got burned because they added too much timber to the fire. So the party got scattered. This one is the philosopher.
Don't leave me.
He's giving us some lines.
Philosophical vibes, man.
Dropping some bars.
Nice comment, Benedict. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, Muhammad is saying one of the greatest responsibility of a good parent is to prevent their children from supporting Arsenal.
Go and tell that to David Beckham.
And
Heartbreak.
okay, and finally, before we move on to the second game in the Europa League, Clayton is saying the fact that I hate Manchester United with passion, I still see them in the finals because the only comeback for Bilbao is to come back to Spain as Arsenal comes back to England, but United go cry on the finals. Okay, finally, Sonto is saying Valverde and Remontada in one sentence. Ooh, you know they happen.
No, not that Valverde. Not that Valverde. The other Valverde. Another Valverde.
Okay, the second leg of the semi-finals of the Europa League, Tottenham will play Bodo and Glint. They have a 3-1 advantage to go to Bodo and Glint to play. But if you look at that game, Andy said that he wins trophy in the second leg. I don't think they can throw. I don't think they can throw a 2-goal lead. It's possible, but if they throw away a 2-goal lead in this encounter, it's going to be crazy.
Or did they not? The question is, did John, hold you. Did they or did they not do it in the Carabao Cup?
That one is 1-0 now against Liverpool.
Did they or did they not do it?
Against the result 1-0.
Now look at against Liverpool. Look at where Bodo is.
Bodo and Glint. Who be Bodo and Glint?
See what they play against Lazio.
Thank you.
They show Lazio premium showing. They carry the game. They win 2-0 with their full chest. Their home now like fortress.
Nobody.
You get, this is a team that they know that when they come home, all teams they go still try turn up. The fan base is massive, though they don't have the fan base as the Premier League teams, but the fan base is massive.
It's a team from Norway.
It's a team from Norway, not nowhere, Norway, and they are doing good. Aside from Mode in that league now, or perhaps any other person, you can't mention like 7 teams in that team that say, okay, fine, they can come and compete for trophies. But whenever they come to the Continentals, they mark attendance. They say we are present, we are here.
They talk about day 11 for that league.
This season, now since only come on, they don't shake on and off. Since they sell players, they don't shake on and off.
Okay, for Angie, Angie's supposed to win it. He's supposed to go to the finals.
All I want to say is Tottenham should not allow in the event. All I want to say is that Angie should not allow Bodo and Glimt to get to the final only to lose it to Manchester United. So please, put up a performance, put up a fight according to us. So come out with the warrior spirit
Please,
and get yourself to the finals.
The pressure for that game.
Now look at it. We're talking about Bodo and Glint. Madison is out.
No problem. It doesn't matter who is out. Your
Your
game now just conserve and hit on the break.
They don't get attacked. Bodo will break these people down.
No problem. What's the prediction?
My own prediction is Bodo win 2-1.
2-1. They will not stay qualified.
They will not qualify. Yes.
So, John.
Tottenham winning this game 1-0.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. It's Manchester United and Bilbao or Atletico Club and Spurs to play Bodo and Glint away to nowhere. Let's see who will reach the finals of the Europa League. But Chelsea is playing after they have a comfortable 4 goals to 1 in the first leg. They are playing at Stamford Bridge. They go to the final. But the problem is that who they will face in the finals, Fiorentina or Real Betis.
Fiorentina or Anthony. Thank you.
Who do you want to Chelsea to play in the finals?
Anthony. Simple.
You get Isco.
You want who do you want them to play in the finals?
The thing is, it's already tough from here because Fiorentina lost their last game 2-1. Yes. I think, and they're going at home now. Now, if they are playing against a Fiorentina side who has a gain between the sticks, I'll be glad I say fine, this keeper can save.
When they the first game?
The first game, Anthony and
2-1.
I am not going to take that away from you, but I can't take away the credit of this man, David here. Because
nobody is taking away his credit.
The same way Chelsea cannot be trusted to score goals. They scored against Ugarden. Yes, they scored against.
Of course, you got to Norwich now.
Now the same thing we said they will be Lucas in Norwich. Now the same thing they do against Liga Wazawa.
They not still win Wazawa.
They win one leg. Wazawa come win the second leg. Now what if this same thing happens here? Because if I can hurt you, it means I can find a way to break you down.
It's like Ugarden will score goals or what?
Yes, it's their home. Yes.
They are playing away.
Yes, they can score.
Yeah, okay, they can score, but they will not win.
They can win.
Okay, they can win. It's going to be tough though, but everybody knows that Chelsea is going to be in the final. They are playing at home against Ugarden in the second leg after that 4-1 first leg. But the question is who they are going to play in the other leg, because Fiorentina, excuse me, Fiorentina will play Real Betis in the other game. I think it's going to be interesting Chelsea to play Real Betis in that final.
Yes.
We'll find out today who they will face in that final.
But it's going to be a shame. Fiorentina will come like the team. Fiorentina will not be like the Arsenal of the Conference League. Second, I think they lost the final against West Ham, lost against Olympiacos. Now they are about to lose in the semi-finals.
Okay.
Let's see. It's still unwritten for now.
Is
Let's see.
if the question is, can they do a comeback?
It's just
Against
one goal.
Real
Betis.
It's still one goal. It's still
It's
possible.
still one
So
goal.
it's
It's
still
possible.
open for
If
anybody
they do a
to reach.
comeback
But
against Real
everybody
Betis and they
knows
go
that
to the finals and lose it, then
Chelsea
they'll
are,
be a problem.
already in the finals. Who they are going to play is the question. If they are going to play Fiorentina
I
or
don't
Real
understand. You
Betis.
say Chelsea already in the finals.
Yeah, they are already in the finals.
Remontada still.
And then, man, remontada for we.
You have to aspire to Maguire to perspire and
But
aspire.
we've already written the Swedish side off already. Come on now.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. Okay, before we start taking calls, back to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports, and Mohammed is back. Say Inter to win the Champions League, Tottenham Hotspur to win the Europa League, and Chelsea to win the Conference League. I rest my case. Okay, good one. Good prediction. And okay, Jude Onukwe is saying, Godwin, go and watch the inaugural Conference League and see how good Bodo is, and Europa League and Europa League the following year. So I think he's supporting Bodo and Glyn to go through. Okay, I have one more comment here, and Spider. It's Spider. Okay, welcome to the show. I think this is the first time I'm seeing your comments. Please subscribe to our channel. Say he's saying Lamine Yamal won with Champions League when in match day right WAEC Ajab. I think he was saying he's still young to play. Okay, I think he corrected himself. Okay, Yamal won Champions League when he's made
Yamal
the right.
won win Champions League when he
now,
made the right wire
Oh, now I understand that. Okay, Yamal won win the Champions League when he made the right wire.
If he won win, if he do
Okay.
now.
Okay, the comment makes sense now.
Bad
Okay,
belly.
let's see. Yamal has an opponent. He's still 18, 17, so he has a
17, man.
Yeah, I have a number of.
Come, this guy don't be 17 for the past 3 years.
Come on. He's been 16.
He's been 17 for the past 3 years. How far? In 2021, there was an article, 15-year-old striker in Barcelona Academy. In 2021, there was an article.
My own is that
15-year-old. Person do that article, do profile. Now, since that 2021, Godwin, wait. Since that 2021, he's been 17. Last year was in the conference. Godwin, what was his date of birth? Last year he was 17 last year.
Do you know why I like Oyibo people? Oyibo people have records.
Thank
you can
you.
go and type this guy's security number on system, and you show you date of birth. I can come out and write an article about age or culture and tell you that he was born in 1754. And it goes on the internet.
I can write an article without finding the facts also.
So leave article alone.
So
I saw that article and everybody just overlooked it.
It's not. I mean, beside every smoke, there's a fire somewhere.
I mean, one article. Nobody that's talking about just one article.
I'm just saying he's been 17 for the past 2 years.
If he was
because last year was 17.
You know the problem we are thinking about, like the Nigerian.
I'm a Nigerian. I have to think like me because you said on the show, as a Nigerian, you think of money first. I have to think of.
I'm telling you that they have.
There's always the age.
Leave that consistency because I think because everybody's complaining because he's performing as if he's 25 years old, which is normal.
I'm not saying he's 25.
I'm just saying that because the way he's performing, people can room that he's probably older than his age, but obviously
he's older than 17.
People have their own opinion. Okay, let's take phone calls and get your own contribution about all these things we are talking about. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Call us and tell us what you think about the Champions League yesterday or your prediction about the Europa League that will happen today. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
It's OG.
Okay.
Manchester original.
Okay. Okay, what is your contribution?
Glory.
You never do anything, don't they sing? Now my problem with you be this. You never do anything, don't they sing?
OG.
Okay, what's the operation for today?
OG, hope say you go chop. Hope say you go chop because Man United almost give you ulcer.
Okay.
I've been hearing John's comments about Manchester United.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though Manchester United is leading by 3-0 away, you still say that these guys will still win Manchester United. I agree. But what I want you to know is that Manchester City will not win anything.
We are already winning. We are winning 2 trophies this season. 2 trophies.
You know, you have not seen me, but when you see my prediction, you will know. Let me tell you something. Manchester United are cruising to the final.
I know, man.
Not qualify. I have seen it somewhere else. But I will not tell you the score line. But I've seen it. These guys will surprise Tottenham.
Like Obama that you are.
Chelsea will play Fiorentina in the final. I've seen it somewhere. Then Crystal Palace will beat Liverpool, Manchester City.
We never reached that one.
Bad belly.
What is Manchester United do to John? John Manchester United.
All right.
Is it neighbor? Is it by neighbor? Is it if you have neighbor, your neighbor will not be happy with you?
I am just paying it forward. All the bad belly you have done to us, I'm paying it forward.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much.
Oji, okay. Hope say you go chop before you go watch this ball. Because Man United almost give you ulcer.
Rest.
I just have to ask, let me put it out there. Because Man United almost give this guy ulcer and he's still so confidently supporting Man United. Loyal fan.
Okay, let's take more calls. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Okay.
Yeah, continue.
Continue. What is your contribution? Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see who will reach that finals of the Europa League today. Call us and tell us your own contribution. Let's take more calls there. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Name and location, please. Yeah. I can hear you very well. Name and location, please. Okay, okay, what is your contribution?
Please, permit me to talk about our match yesterday before.
All right. Quickly.
Yeah, that match was a crack off again. A match that the goalkeeper, after conceding 3 goals, he won man of the match. Say all about it. Talking about the referee, I don't want to put that. The blame, I give 2 people blame for that match, as Africa and Arabo. But let me speak a bit about the referee, because I heard the people talking about the referee that yesterday. Like some of the, like our coach said, most of the 50-50, he gave it to Inter Milan. I don't know why, but most of the 50-50. That penalty about Kubas, yeah, it was the right call because of it was me. But another referee can look at that game and because Kubas decided the ball, but I think got Martinez led too. Then talking about here, I want to point at this one because it will still happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
But that being Arabo, it's a 60, was watching it at 7 at 8. Come in front of you, when you relate, you are expecting a cross, and you are allowing to tap in. Look at the
Okay.
first goal, Turan.
Okay.
Turan that have played the 100 and how many minutes, dribbling you, and you are a physical defender like that.
Okay.
So that game have won. I
Thank
wish
you.
Inter Milan.
Yeah.
They
Thank you
deserve
very
it.
much.
Experience.
All right.
Mhm.
They deserve it.
All right. Thank you
They're
very
talking
much.
about Arsenal.
Just
Someone said that
leave
depending
Arsenal.
on Arsenal, depending on Arsenal is like depending on his side to save you from a danger.
Okay.
Whenever you come to a crucial game, Arsenal did not come up, and I don't know why.
Okay.
So for today's game, I wish Tottenham the best, and yeah, Chelsea and Man.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see what happens in today's game. Thank you for your contribution. Okay. Let's take one more call. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Lamentation. You can play tire, and people call it Alele. You don't talk to you, it is Alele.
Name and location,
Brother, there
please.
is no time. My name is Bishop.
Okay. Okay.
There's no time. This is very up. You know, when you're first hearing PSG when they beat Liverpool, I've said it here, that when they beat the 3 midfield of Liverpool, that I see the best this season. I saw much Adam McAllister, Gravenberch, and Thomas Line in which was there. I've seen them perform. But the thing on the level is to begin the midfield. I know the guys in the field is party because of party players is still won them and defeated them.
And scored 2 goals.
The next list continues. Did it? Another year trophyless, another season trophyless. Did it? So I think now the Arsenal fans will calm down. They were like, they'll beat them 3-0 home and away, they will do PSG. I think what? I know with my one knowledge of football, PSG is good. You can't brag between them home and away. PSG want them home and away. So Arsenal fans called and say that was what I started hearing. That PSG did a mistake for not beating them more than 1 goal at the end start of. I was like, how? At home? Somebody beat you once and saying that they did a mistake for not beating you like twice. And you have seen this before the match. If you calm down, let them just calm down. I don't know who sold them the narrative of winning the Champions League, what the athletes could not do. They should just calm down.
Okay.
This team is not ordinary. I started hearing about the Liverpool like this team, they are good, bro. They should just sack Ateta and get a coach that can win it.
Okay.
That's my team.
All right. Thank you.
Ateta, he's not leading a team. He already had a team.
Yeah.
So we just do what is remaining. Now bring a coach that can win a trophy. Not like he's building. This team is already built. Winning trophy is remaining.
All
Get
right.
a coach that can win a trophy. Let Ateta go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Okay, back to our YouTube
Right
channel.
now, if you sack Ateta,
Let's finish that with our YouTube channel. Before we finish with our YouTube channel, MPFL game happened yesterday, and Rangers International lost away to Rivers International. So I don't even know how many losses Rangers have this season. For other results, Ekami Warriors beat the league champions Remo Star 2-0. Lobby Stars 1, Nasarawa United 2. Niger Tornadoes and Abia Warriors played a 1-1 draw. Rivers United 1, Rangers International 0. Bendel and Aqua United. Bendel beat Aqua United 1-0. Shooting Star beat Sunshine Stars 1-0. Castan United beat Kano Pillars 1-0. Enyimba 2, Kwara United 0. Heartland 2, Plateau United 0. Ikorodu City 3, Bayelsa United 2. So poor game for Rangers International again. Okay, let's finish with on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live every day on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And okay, and Athletics will be saying also, what have Yama age to do with beating you in 3 classicals? Let's assume Yama is 40 years. Will you stop him from beating you in the next classical? Yama will keep beating you at 17. They go and watch 2009 when Messi carried Yama as a baby. That particular picture was circulating around the internet. Okay, I can see Nedum Henry. Welcome to the show. He's saying they had their Champions League celebration when they beat an aging Real Madrid. No one celebrates winning a quarterfinal except Arsenal. Surprised they didn't have an open bus parade. Okay, they ever have to celebrate. And okay, and finally, Benedict, welcome to the show. So, how do you expect to reach the Champions League final when you have foodstuff in your team, White, Rice, and Timber, Arsenal is highly flammable when you
Moises
ask
and Timber.
them about their Champions League trophy. Okay, thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all that joined us on our YouTube channel. Thank you for being part of the team. Thank you for all the calls. Tomorrow we'll come back and talk about the games that happened today in the Europa League and the Conference League. My name is Godwin, and have a wonderful day.
Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
Okay, I think there's a phone call. Wait, I can't hear some of the callers.
Entertainment.
Galatasaray or Fenerbahce.
That one
Wait
just
to be
spam
name.
for comment section.
This anybody have who they love? Galatasaray, Osimhen,
Welcome to the show, guys.
Fenerbahce, Bright Asayi. So we've got players everywhere, man.
Odenibo.
Thank you guys for joining us today. See you guys tomorrow.
104.3 FM.